Hi everybody, and welcome to another DesTalk. I want to take you on a little journey through history, if I may. Back in the summer of 2008, I was a very different man. I was studying to be an actor, I was working at my local Sainsbury's, and myself and a few of my friends from the Newry Technical College went to the cinema to see a little known film that I don't know many people have heard about. The film was Iron Man. And myself and my friend David, who were big comic book geeks at the time, were really excited for this film. Many people thought that this was going to fail, but we had high hopes. We went and we saw this film, and we were blown away by how amazing it was. We heard that there was a special little scene at the end of the movie, at the end of the credits, and so we decided to stick around. And that's when we saw Samuel L. Jackson's version of Nick Fury say to Tony Stark that he wishes to talk to him about the Avengers Initiative. We simply turned to each other with shock all on our faces, because we knew what those words meant. And that for me was the beginning of an amazing journey. I have been with the Marvel Cinematic Universe since its very inception. I've seen every film in the cinema, and I am really proud of that fact. I've seen where these characters have started, I have followed them through their highest highs and their lowest lows, and this film series really does mean a lot to me. And as the films go on, we're up to, number 22 now? 22, 23? This series is not going to stop anytime soon, and I'm really happy about that. This series, these characters, everything about it is just phenomenally amazing. And in 2019, the head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, came out and gave announcements of everything that was going to be happening in the Phase 4, Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he told about films that were going to be coming out: Black Widow, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, there was that special announcement for Blade. But then he also mentioned TV shows that were going to be happening on Disney+. Now these were really exciting and they really did catch my eye. WandaVision looked really intriguing. Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, all of these looked incredibly phenomenal, and I knew I could get excited about them, but there was one that caught my eye then and held my attention until now. That was Marvel's What If series. Now for those of you that don't know, Marvel's What If series is when they take characters that we know and love and change their stories and see what happens. What if Killmonger saved Tony Stark before he became Iron Man? What if Steve Rogers couldn't take the super soldier serum and it went to Peggy Carter? These stories are amazing to me. I adore stories like this because they take characters that I know and throws them into situations that I never thought that I would see. Things that I never would have thought about. This is why this series is going to be so incredibly awesome to me. I cannot wait to see this series. It's going to be amazing to hear Haley Atwell back as Peggy Carter. It's going to be amazing and phenomenal and kind of bittersweet to hear the last performance of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. This series is going to be phenomenal. The more I heard about it, the more excited I became, and then I saw the trailers. And the trailers are amazing. The first trailer that came out, the music, the way they presented the stories, the fact that the watchers are going to be telling these stories are going to be incredible. And then the second trailer came out and I got even more excited, but it's because of that I wanted to talk about it here. The second trailer is phenomenal, it tells so much more, it gave a release date for August of 2021. But the one thing that really stood out to me in that second trailer was the animation style kind of reminded me of a weird show that happened in the early 2000s. It was an MTV production of Spider-Man. It was like an animated series, computer-generated animated series that kind of spun off from the popularity of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. And it had, for some strange reason, and don't get me wrong, I think this is brilliant casting, Neil Patrick Harris as Peter Parker. Sign me the hell up. I saw this and I loved it, and the animation style stuck with me, and it was because of the Marvel's What If second trailer that reminded me of this TV show. And so I have to pose the question, does anybody else remember this show? Am I on my own with this? Have I just retained knowledge of a little pocket of history that nobody else remembers? If anybody else does remember this show, please comment down below. I need to know that I'm not alone in this. And more than anything else, I'm just really excited for Marvel's What If series. I'm going to be there day one, and I know I'm going to love it. And thanks everybody for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. I appreciate it if you would give it a like, it really would help me out. Please share this video with your friends, and please engage in the comments below. I need to know what everybody else thinks about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What's your favourite film? What's your favourite TV show? Who's your favourite character? And maybe I might do a DesTalk on my favourite Marvel Cinematic Universe character. After all, I can do this all day. Thanks everybody for coming to my DesTalk.